Okay, let's try this again. It's not a whole lot better. Oh, here's one thing I could do to make it better. Golly, a second take and I'm still not ready. Instead I have my table here is a little full of stuff, and for some reason I'm having trouble getting the camera to get at the right angle. So I was really just wanting to come on here and just show you a little bit. So this will get us a little bit further away. There we go. A little further, just a little live play here. And I'm gonna try one other thing. Not the whole turn, probably. Sometimes these are taking a little longer now that I get more people in the field. More people, whatever. All right, so PanzerBlitz, turn 4. Sorry for the delay here. And chatting with you might be a little difficult because I'm using my phone and the screen's turned around so we get the better camera. I guess just let me know if you can hear me, if you're on, so no one's on. I'm thinking Devin might join. He was just on a second ago. So, just as a reminder, the Germans are trying to sweep around and take Carentan by 10 turns. Problem is, on turn 6, they get, Americans get a lot of stuff here. And they're coming in over here, which you can't see, 1 point on the board here. So they're gonna come in crushing Carentan. I'm taking way too long, typical Todd/itinerant attack. Taking way too long to get going here. A couple turns ago, I said, okay, I'm just gonna route around. These blocks are proving to be a challenge, more than I thought. I have an engineer in here, a German engineer here is gonna try to fix that. Where is that? Where is it gonna, oh, is that over here? Yeah. So there's an engineer in a block here. He started the process to clear a block. So what happens is you put a no move marker on him. At the beginning of the next turn, it'll go clear set at the beginning of the next turn. It's gonna take 2 turns, but some of this stuff could maybe channel around, because what's happening is for every river, they're having to delay. I guess I could go around this way, but these guys are trying to get into Carentan. These guys are gonna try to force the side here. And the way this is going, they're gonna get about here. Turn 4, turn 5. I don't know, turn 5 they might be able to get here, but they're pretty much gonna be here. Turn 6 are gonna come in, we're gonna have a clash all around this side of the town. And make sure I got the objective. They must control 1 or more hexes of the town. Oh, just 1 or more. Oh wow, they only have to have 1. That's interesting, okay. It's still gonna be tough though. Wow, okay. So they need to haul, I'm trying to haul butt over there. All right, so this turn 4, the reinforcement ship was first because it didn't count the last turn, so the Germans brought in their bunch of tanks and like Puma type of vehicles over this way really fast, and Op 0 came up, and Op 1, I think I did everything with that Op 1 I wanted to. Let me make sure. Basically what I'm having the Americans do for the most part, maybe not these 2 guys because they'll help slow them down. Everyone else is kind of pulling back a little bit to maybe provide a little bit of a roadblock here. Like these guys are gonna run over this way. These guys ran over here. Okay, I got some water boiling. Be right back. Pardon me, fellas and ladies. I had to make myself a spot of tea. Too bad I'm not playing the British. I guess I'm playing Americans. I should be drinking coffee straight up, but I'm not. Okay. Making a spot of Trader Joe's peppermint tea. Nothing says manly more than that. Okay. Op 1's done, so got a lot of chits here to pull. Look at all those chits. All right, we got 2 viewers. If you want to chat, please do. I'd love to see what do we got here? All messages are visible. Top chat. I'm going to go live chat. Okay, original Grognard Devin is back. Okay, so I'm going to say the same thing Devin usually says on his videos. You can, if you want to see great strategy and done played out, go to MJL, maybe Joey Saban, maybe Big Board, maybe those. But you want to see crazy just moving around, come into this channel. Going around and rolling dice and shooting. So this group here, they're pretty much staying in Carrington. I don't see any reason to move them until... I mean, I could move maybe a couple of these guys over here since now I've learned that, but I would save that for one of my last chits. Americans have a lot of chits and there's not a lot to move, so this might be a good one to save for them. I have 3 zeros, 2 1s, and 2 2s. I think because I'm pretty sparse here, actually I might want to do that now. I'm thinking I'm going to spread out some of my guys here, so I think I'll do that here now. Unless there's something critical I need to do here. So I've got a tank here. So the cool thing is I can undisrupt people. And, I'm sorry. Yeah, if they're disrupted, I can undisrupt them. And then they can do something later that turn. I do have the chits to cover that for the Americans. I'm just trying to see if there's something I need to do with the Americans. To do, to cause more havoc here. Those guys are spent disrupted, and I could attack them. I could attack like that force. See, what do I want to do with this guy? This guy's got a no move because he's spotted for artillery. Nope, he's the engineer. I'm not quite clear how to keep track of the spotters and stuff in this. I'm going to do that here. I got some notes going on here on the side. Spotters, tracking. Yeah, I need to understand the artillery rules more. I feel like there's I've got a big gap in that area. Okay, so an op 2 allows me to put a chit here, say, and I can operate anyone within 2 hexes. So it's a pretty broad group of people I could do stuff with. So I could like put it here and operate all these guys here and operate everyone all in that thing. So that's pretty cool. These guys are spent. Got this guy here. I could maybe shoot. I think that's a tank under there. Where are my tweezers? Seriously, where are my tweezers? This is weird. Man, I really look like here. I think I got them all together. My trusty generals. Good, these are great tweezers. They don't capture the bottom chits very well. All right, so it's the Americans. I don't know if I'm allowed to inspect here. This guy's disrupted here. This Jagdpanzer in this wreck. I could wreck another Jagdpanzer. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. With this guy and undisrupt this guy. Now, what's cool is they have a very specific things you can do in a certain order, which is kind of cool. So when I pull a chit, if I want to, so the first thing I can do is if I want to request artillery, I do that. So I'm not. Then I fire. Then we move, and which includes move assault fire. Then you cat or close assault, and then you remove. Then you try to recover disrupted. I've not been doing it in that order, but I kind of was rereading the rules, so I'm gonna do it in that order. So I think this tank will, so no one's moving. So I'm sorry, fire first, okay. So no one's moving. Gosh, I hate to do that with that op 2 though. I could put it, see there's nothing else to, question is what do I want to do with this guy? Do I just want to move this guy into the wreck? Get him next to him, just kind of slowly, I think I will. So is there any way to put him, shoot, oh wait. So if I put him here, this guy's here, so this guy could actually spot. Can he see them? Oh, I can see them. I wonder if I should try to, not. So the Americans just have naval support and air support. So my support is anti-tank of 12, so it'd be 12 to 3. Oh yeah, that's pretty good odds, dude. I think I will do that. So this engineer actually, so if I, okay, so he'd fire, if I put him here, it doesn't matter, there's nothing up there, so 1, 2, 1, 2, okay. So he is going to request that. So he's going to sit here in the woods. You can see over there. He's going to get a no move. And he's going to get an arty request. I want it to be high explosive. So he's going to go here. Question I have for PanzerBlitz players, which there aren't that many. I think, yeah. So this is an American arty high explosive mission that's happening right now. The only thing this is doing right now, this happened in the last turn, is it causes a -2 or -1 out of here, firing out of here. I think it might block line of sight. I'm saying it blocks line of sight. I don't know if it is. My question is, can I put another arty request while that's out there, or do I have to wait for that to flip over? Then the next turn I could put it out. It makes sense that you could do that because it's like they're firing right now. But this stops and then this goes, so maybe not. Right. And I'm putting it on the spent pile because they can't move. I put it here, these guys can move out and they wouldn't have any effect. It does scatter, but it's pretty unlikely. So that's that. So they're doing that. So I've done that. So is anyone moving? Yes, I'm going to move this guy into here. So I could, as a German, I could op fire into that. But my main goal is I got to get up to Carentan. That's my only goal. So I am not going to op fire there. So he's going to be spent. And then this guy will, oh, shoot. All right. So these guys should fire first. So that's what I'm doing. And then they would move. But I know that that isn't going to affect anything. So whoopsies on me. All right. So I'm firing 18 against 13. So that's only a difference of 5. He's in a wreck, so that's going to help him. I don't know if I should be doing this. Yeah, I should be. So I'm next to him, so that's a -1. A wreck is a +1, so now it's just straight up 5, which is on the 2-to-1 column. No height advantage. Oh, actually, is that a height advantage? Oh, it is. Sweet. So it is a -1. Nice. Cool thing is he's already disrupted. So if I get a DD result, it will reduce him. So that increases my odds. Because so on the 5 column, starts at 8 and I have a -1. So actually anything 9 or lower will get some result. Now if it's just a D, so let's really look at that. It needs to be a 7 or less. It's a 6, so it's a 5. Man, I need that to be down 1 more. All right, well, so he's disrupted, so he'll reduce 1 and go spent disrupted. So it's going to cost +3 to recover him if the Germans want to do that. So he's spent. And now I'm going to try to, okay, I'll be moving that over here. So to recover this guy's a 9, it's on the efficiency rating is a 9. Whew, 7, so he's good. So now he's not spent. But the Wolverine is, not Wolverine M10, British Wolverine. So he's good to go. So that's good. So he could do something, another activation. And that is that op 2. Check if I see any chatters here going on. AJ, hey, AJ Toynbee. He's got, so both these guys, AJ and Toynbee, oh shoot, Hexes and Soldiers. Is that right? Is that the name of your channel, right? I guess I always forget because I get the names. And so Hexes and Soldiers. Gosh, man, what don't you do? You don't do computer games, do you, AJ? Not much, anyway. If you do it, I haven't seen it. But he does ASL. He does his own game. He has his own game. Please put the name of that game in there. Again, that's escaping me. It's a squad level game. Unique. I think you're doing Napoleonics now. And then OG, you all know he does sports, but he mainly does wargaming. And right now he's been doing a lot of computer wargaming. He and I have played a few games of ATS before. So Original Grognard, Devin, and AJ Toynbee. Oh boy. Just look in the chat. Hexes and Soldiers. All right. Op 2 for the Germans, which is great for them. So what I can do, so Germans also have a lot of anti-air, but they're all up here. I did get a warble wind over here. So I think I'll just put this guy like here. I really should use this mortar. His range is 16. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh man, he can reach all the way over there. So I don't need to move them ever. So what's going on in here? It's an engineer and I mean, I'm not even really worried about shooting anybody right now. See, the problem is the infantry, they move at 2. So I've been stacking guys on tanks. You know what, I need to look something up. Confirm how you put the stuff you're transporting on top or bottom. I mean, I can just decide that, but for some reason, I'm having a hard time deciding that. It's so weird. Things we stumble on. My dog is dreaming and running in her sleep. If you can hear that scratching on the couch. Man, I don't know, that's a tough one to call because I don't want to say they're on top. So in which case they're still transporting. So they're transporting. So we got a lot of people I'm transporting. So 1, 2, so do I want to move him? I mean, I should got close assault these armored infantry and do that stuff, but I don't want to, I don't care. There's no zone of control. They could fire me as I drive by, so I need to avoid them. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't close assault, I don't think. I think it costs an extra movement. I mean, I could run into them. So I haven't done a lot of PanzerBlitz assault, so let's see how that works. Sorry, I'm not sorry, what am I talking about? Blah, 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 infantry's riding on our vehicles, have to act, blah, blah. PanzerBlitz assaults must be declared before the first participating unit comes movement. Have a defense strength of 1. Oh, okay, that's good to know. So if you're in a half track, it's not 1. Stacking limitations must be observed at all times. If all the AFV and after eliminate only German, Russian, may PanzerBlitz assaults from AFVs. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Infantry units riding on armored vehicles or on half tracks may unload adjacent to the enemy hex in the hex occupied by the transporting unit at no cost and movement points. AFV or half track units may then conduct an overrun attack on the hex, followed by the unloaded infantry making a cat attack. Oh, okay. So now I need to see. So it's an overrun attack. All the units involved must move one after the other, followed me by the. Before moving. Oh, I don't have my line. No, I do have a line of sight. I do not have a line of sight. Shoot, shoot, shoot. They do not have line of sight, so they cannot do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna just get right up on next to him. I can't attack him unless I go 1, 2, 3. I mean, I might as well move 1, 2, 3, move up here and fire an assault. I might as well at least fire on him. I can't move. I can't fire on him. Oh shoot! What happens if I fire? The guys probably have to dismount. Yeah, never mind. Might as well move right up next to him. Let's look at that. I would think you got to dismount if they fire. Oh, they can. Okay. No, fine then. So okay, I gotta figure out where I am here. That's I think that's 5. No, that's 3, 4. No. Oh boy. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Okay. So do I want to do this? So where do I want to put this guy? 1, 2, 1. If I move it here, 1, 2. I gotta move it way over here to get those guys to operate. So maybe I don't want to move into this area. Boy, this is sorry guys, this is taking me forever. 2, 3. Maybe this guy just wants to move around. I might want to fire on these guys so they don't kind of block the way here, actually. I don't know if they can infantry fire from the AFV? Probably not. Maybe attack separately. Factor of 1 and freely loaded, do not modify. They suffer disrupted. Passenger carry, not unload. Carry unit. Units may never volunteer unload. Opportunity fire may be declared. Units being transported may not. Okay. Nope, I can't fire. This is the fun thing. So 1, 2, 3. If I move there, these guys might fire on them. I can fire on those troops. They have a defense value of 1, so it'd be 5 to 1 if they fire on them. So, man, I just don't want to waste time with these guys. So I think I want to do this. I think I want to go 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3. So okay. So op 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. These guys can do something. Golly, they're just out of range there. So 1, 2. 1, 2. So basically everyone here. Nope, still not that guy. Dang it. So at least he's okay. All right, fine. All right, so they're assault firing. So all things, artillery requests. Now, I did not use my artillery last time. Maybe I want to do that. So they're spent. So maybe I want to spend one of my, so I'm looking for like engineers and machine guns. So maybe these guys observe them, put already on because I didn't use them last time. So let's do that. So they'll go here. He goes no move. Fine, fine, fine. So they did that. Fire. Are they firing? If I fire on these guys, it's an attack of 12 to 2. I could do a difference of 6 and reduce that M10. Gives it a height advantage. Son of a gun. It's fine though. You know, that's a difference of 10. I'm gonna do that. These guys are gonna attack at 10. Wait, I can't use them. Never mind. Blah, no move. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, here we go. I think that's all it's doing. Now these guys are moving. So 1, 2, 3. Firing on those guys at 6. They can't fire. They're firing at 6. It's an assault movement, so it's 6 to 5. It's 6 to 4. So 4 into 6 goes. So 4 goes into 6 ones. Thing. So it's 1.5. That is 3 to 2. And actually it's 1 to 1 because I have to shift left one to the left. Nothing. I hope that was the right thing to do. Well, it took me a long time to make that decision. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get a lot of movement. Costs 1 to move up and down, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could move into there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could move right next to him. Bleep bloop. Oh. Yeah, that's okay to move that movement. All right, that was a long time to operate this. See, this is why it's taking me so long to take a turn up, because so many little choices here. Fix my T here. Come on now, let's be sophisticated. We got 3 people watching. Thank you very much. Let us know who's there. Lid on for safety. Let's see if I can. I always like to see if I can play faster, you know, think less, play faster. Just make it happen. Who else is watching here? Who else do we got? AJ, look for MMP's PanzerBlitz C's. Oh yeah, that's right. Is it, what's her name? Sharon is working on it. Oh man, AJ's got a lot of things he's saying here. I'll have to go back and read these when I'm done. OG, okay, yeah. You guys talk amongst yourselves. It's hard for me to read it. So op 1, I'll go check it out here. Oh, I didn't try to rally my guy. Yeah, I could rally this guy. I mean, I might as well try. So it's a 3, so I have to roll a 6 or less to get him. Ooh, 7. He did not rally. Okay. All right, so op 1, he can't do anything, he's spent. I'm gonna go ahead and, it's not a whole lot the Americans can do here. So op 1, I'm gonna do this. I don't think I need such depth in defense. Well, I do. It depends how they're going around. So I wouldn't really move them around a lot. So I like both these units where they are. Oh crap, where was he? Oh boy. For some reason I think he was down here. He was, because he was coming down this road, so he was here. Sorry Americans. Show you I'm not cheating because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. So he's spent. The mortar can stay there. You have to stay a tight defense because there's not a lot of... So where do I see a lot of tanks coming? I see it coming this way. Yeah, gosh, maybe I have the best thing here. That was a bad move there. I don't think they're gonna come around this way, so maybe I go, one. So I'll move that guy over there. He's spent as well. Yeah, that was kind of a wasted. I'm leaving these guys here because he's got, I wonder if he should move here instead. So the tank is gonna move. Tank moves over here. He's spent. Seems like kind of a waste. All right. I'm not looking. You guys can maybe see, but German up one. So is this whole unit no move? Why is he no move? Crap. No, because I'm trying to remove that block. So fire first. All right, let's do it. 12 against 2. I feel like doing. He's at a height advantage too. Crap. I want to go 10. Okay, is that guy spent? Yeah, he's spent. So I'm going to do 10. I feel like it's a waste of a shot here. 10 height advantage, so it's -1. It's +1. Oh, geesh. So 5 on the 10 is a destruction. So he's gone. There's now a 1, 2. Oh, actually, it's just a 1 wreck marker. Trimming as I play. You guys spent. I'm spent, bro. 1, 2, into the town, boys. That's good. Oh, wait. Do the infantry get to go faster on roads? Probably not. Road to road, huh? Yay. Excuse me. People for the... All right, so they will... I gotta get those engineers on transport. Should these engineers block? They don't need to unblock a road. Just take a clear Rex. It's a German Rex there. Okay, he's spent. Okay, so now it's time to undisrupt. So we got a 3. There's no advantage, I don't think. Indirect, transport terrain. Recovery, I doubt it, Rec does. Nope, okay. So I need a 6 on that guy. 10. I need a 9 on that guy. 11. All right, so no one's recovering. That stinks. Okay. I should set a time limit for this while I'm live because I know it can get kind of crazy. Op 1. So I could keep trying to undisrupt those. I have to be careful not to bunge up. Now, that's why a bulge game of this would be interesting because you'd have a ton of stuff and you can't move past 6 points. Town's only a company, is that 2, I think? AFB's maybe 1. I'll have to look at that again. I gotta think the artillery request still comes in even if they get hit. So, okay, Wreck doesn't do anything. So I got a machine gun here who could fire 6 at this guy who's a 5, so 1-to-1 into woods. Well, it says wood streams are +1. I don't know if that means combined. I would think. Is it combined? It doesn't make it a different thing. It just says woods, orchard, swamp, gully, stream, +1. So I would say that, how's my battery doing? I got a thumbs up, thanks. I got 6 people watching, are you kidding me? What's up, who's watching here? We got the original Grognard, the Nerd Shack. Hey, what's up, man? Assuming you're a man, sorry, I shouldn't do that. It's like Trinity. I thought you were a man. Most men do. All right. So yeah, let me know who's watching. Just put a pop a note in the chat. I can't really see the chat too well, so you guys are gonna have to kind of, guys and gals, you have to kind of chat amongst yourselves, so to speak. I'll go on when I'm done here and kind of read through them. I want to get through this turn. Got a lot of chits here, so I got to move faster. So, all right, Germans, let's get cracking here. I would think firing a machine gun wouldn't, I don't know. I guess I'd go up 2. That kind of stinks there. It'd be a 8 versus 5. So that would be a 1 into 8, 6. Yeah, so that'd be a 3, 2, +2. Gosh, that doesn't sound right. Only +1 because they got height advantage. All right, so let's do that. So they're going to do that. They're going to fire on these guys. All right, so I'm going to go here. And so these guys will fire here. As I said, 32, let's just see what I roll for. Oh, a 4, so it's 5. That's a DD, so that's cool. They're spent disrupted. I assume their thing still works, so. They already did their duty. Spent. So now these guys will. So here's a weird thing. So moving out, so here's how they handle crossing streams, the canals and all that. It costs everything to exit the hex. So these are, see, something's not right about this. So these like canals are kind of in the middle. So like I can move into it, but trying to like exit out, it costs everything. But I'm like, what if I went in there and then back out? I never went through the, I mean, you don't really know where they are. It's kind of abstracted, right? So I guess my question is, if I move gully, canal to canal, do I have to pay all my movement costs to do that? Or like this guy here, here's what's confusing. See, here's, I can't pinch the bottom layer. And I've bent these in. I'll have to do a precise, so these guys are in here. So this dude moved across here. I'm gonna house rule this. It takes all your movement to move across it. Now, what do you do about these? Well, if you're moving, see, so here's the problem with that, right? How am I going to remember where they moved? How am I going to remember that these guys, so these are fine, because these are hex sides. So I can see, I'm going to have to cross it at some point. These are a little bit more challenging, because they're kind of in the middle. So if I'm sitting in this hex, I don't know where it came out of. So I'm gonna say if it's a hex like, because I got this weird one here where it just covers like 2 hex sides. And I'm thinking, well, okay, if I move from the woods into here, there's nothing crossing that. I'm not going across the stream. So I'm gonna call it like that for now. I'm not usually a house rule guy, but it just seems odd. So I am pretty sure these guys didn't move that way last time though. So I'm gonna say I did not use that rule because I know these guys moved further. And they're supposed to be mounted up and that's on top. So I'm gonna let them move. They're only gonna move 1 and they're gonna move there. These guys who are crossing here, they're gonna go, it's gonna use all their movement to move there. I think this guy was here. Is that accurate? Yeah, I had him there. So those are spent, those are spent. I don't know if that made sense, everybody. It just seemed like an odd roll. I'm not sure how I track it. I gotta think through that. Oh, what is that guy doing? Oh. So like this guy is going to transport, it's going to take it all to move across here because that's a hex. And really could a wheeled vehicle do that, but I don't mind. Okay, so that's done. I'll have to kind of play it by ear. It's a good advantage of playing solo, I guess. All right, another chit out. Norman up 1. So the Germans can have 2 op requests, I think, because I've got 2 Nebelwerfer, and I guess there's another one that's got 2 times the Nebelwerfer, AP 25, AT 14. I mean 25, dang dude, that's awesome. But there's more scatter chances. I can call them all on one deal, or I can spread them out. Just gotta use someone else. Now let's do that there. Any artery requests? No. Up 1, move there. Engineer, move there. Okay. Oh, fire. For any firing? I want to fire on that guy. I think one of these guys will fire on him. Okay, so let's stop here because they might want to get some. So this one of these tanks will fire. So it's a 16 to a 6, so it's a 10. There is a height disadvantage. There's a rec marker there. In my game, in my miniature games, that rec would block it. 16-6 is 10. +1 for the height advantage. 10 is the 5 to 1 column. Oh, are you kidding me? An 11. It's a disruption. It's been disrupted. It's good. It's good. The same, okay. All right, now move. Book. Who's moving here? We got another Stug. Very nice. Tank gun. I could unload that tank gun and shoot him. Do I want to fire another tank? Oh, look at this guy. These guys are up here. I should have fired with this guy. But I didn't. I'm going to quit taking things back. Let's fire with that guy as well. Another 10. No balance. Let's see. Let's get a nice little roll. Oh my gosh, a 9. Please be a DD. It is a DD. Shift wax. So they reduce and are spin disrupted. That's good. Nope. There's a wreck in there. So the other one wouldn't have been any disruption, and that would only be a disruption. So, caramba. Not being able to grab that bottom thing is a real pain. So sometimes I flip it around and do it this way. Well, that didn't work either. What the heck? I gotta look at this. Why is that not grabbing the bottom? It appears to grab it, but not when I'm on the board, right? No, it's not grabbing it. Wow, that's funny. All right, well, that's a pain. Okay, what good is okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, 7, 8, 7. Damn, we're going there, dude. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of going loose and goosey here, aren't I? Draw. German. It's now the 4th one in a row. Getting down to brass tacks here, boys. All these unspotteds are anti-aircraft that require towing, so not much I can do there. So now what I really want to look at is doing some... What else do I have to move? So I got this mortar here. I'm kind of saving all that until I get up here. That mortar will be able to reach him, so I'll have all kinds of good mortar support. Who's that? That's no move. They're all no move. What's going on here? All right, so I'm going to op-0 these guys. So they're spent disrupted. They are not in, so it's going to be a 3. So it's going to be, I need to roll 6s. So 6 on both of them. Nope. And yes. Unfortunately, it's this guy. So this guy stays spent disrupted. This guy is just spent. I don't know if high explosive would make a difference there, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. Air support. I got 2 air supports. Both, one's a fighter bomber. I used him as a fighter bomber already, so they're both fighters. So I will use this guy over here. I should get rid of his Noble Warfare, but I'm not going to worry about that one yet. I'm going to see what damage I can do to this gun here, or is there another big stack I want to take care of that's spent already? What's going on here? These guys are riding on tanks. So they're fighter. I think I just pick a unit to target. It would be 10, no, it'd be 10 to 1. Ooh, boy. Oop, boy. I would target the tank at 10 to 8, so ooh, it's only a 2. No, All right, can I target? I think fighters only aircraft 16. It's a pretty small rule book, relatively speaking. It's a lot of words. Small print is what I meant to say. Fighter types are conducted in the same manner as a DF attack and may target any unit or units within the range. They remain in play until destroyed by... Alright, so I gotta look at what happens when you attack multiple units. Okay, so I got that. So they can attack a unit or units. Bomber attacks everybody. Infantry being carried may be attacked separately. I might just do that. Well, let me see what happens when I attack multiple. I don't usually do that. I usually just choose one unit. Sorry, everyone. This isn't really telling me. Okay, here's an example. Okay, so what happens if I'm firing at 2 different units? So if I fire at both, that's what I'm not sure about. So it's a 10 on both. But you do the 2 attacks differently. I think I'll just fire at the troops since it's such a 10-to-1 odds. Which is 6, so they're undestroyed. I don't know if I did that right. Something doesn't seem right about it, but I think I'll just put this guy over here and get the next run. That's good. Just eliminated a whole Panzer Grenadier platoon. It's pretty brutal. Yeah, the Germans don't have anything else to move, so now it's time just to try to undisrupt people, which would free some stuff up. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna try here. 8, so that worked. Wait, I want to put him here. Okay, so that was this one. He's undisrupted, so that's good for him. And he didn't have to go spent. So 6. Nope. 6. Nope. Man. Going high, dude. For that. Op 2, finally Americans. I need to get these guys closer together so I can operate them together. So he'd go 1, 2, and he'd just have to use 1. So if I put him, yeah, okay, so bam, use all of his movement, 1, 2. So he's now spotted, and they're both spent. And we need more spent markers. Boink, boink. All right. I think this might go faster now. Air support. Again. Let's do the same thing we did, I think. Okay, whoop, you know what? Shoot, nope, spent. There was no anti-aircraft that wasn't spent, so, or the range. Nope, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just out. a lot of attacks against them. There's no need for me to shoot at those guys. I'm gonna shoot at these leading edge dudes here. So I would be 2 to 1, 4 to 1. Oh, he's still transported, so I'd be 1 to 1. Oh no. Probably, yeah, that's a good. Maybe 5. So how do Toad weapons? He's got a defense factor of 4, but he's just being transported. While loaded. I'm just checking out a rule here. Wow. He's not set up, so I think it's gonna be a 1. So yeah, I'm gonna drop a bomb on that bad boy. Coming in fire, there's no defense there, so too bad. Just 10 to 1, because it's on a truck. Nice and low, please. 8, no advantages. 10 to 1's not great. 10, 8 is a DD. Are you serious? Who cares? Oh well. I'm getting greedy, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, unfortunately, I didn't save any Germans to do an artillery attack. I'll have to do that up here. Up 1. I did do it in here. I'm going to just use it all in 1. Could do it there. Could try to get out this. So nothing's going to happen here. I could. Can I transport? I mean, maybe there's no need to transport these guys. They might as well stay back in the back. I can get into the woods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, you know what? That op 1, he's going here. He's gonna move back 1. And sure, they'll both move back. Book. And this guy's gonna try to rally. He's not in the woods, so 6 rally. Come on. Got it. So now he's just spent. I can see that high explosive causing it, harder to rally. German off 0. Holy mackerel. I'm tired. Something's happening. I'll do this one. The other one in woods? No. Got it. Nice. Just spent. Some more spent markers. Beep bop, boop bop. Spent. Okay. Spent. No, not spent disruptors. I just clipped the wrong one. Son of a gun. I'm not gonna worry about it this time. Let's get moving. How you guys doing? How's everyone doing there? Oh, I'm back down to 3 viewers. So it looks like we've got kind of stuck around here. We got some diehards. Okay, I don't know who else was watching then. So thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. It's cool. Op 0 Americans. That guy, he can move back 1, 2, Spent. Up 2. That's my last guy. Do I want to do a tank or my gun? I'm trying to do my gun here. 7. It's a waste. Okay. There are 2 chits left, both American. 1 will not be used. So this is the one being used, op 0, and then there's an op 0 in here that will not be used. So op 0. There's my son in his monkey suit. It's a thing. It's a thing here. It's cool. Everything's cool. What's going on here? I got an artery request on those guys. Can't do anything there. I guess I'll try to get this guy on things. So let's go 6. Come on, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7. Shoot. All right. All right, so now let's for the turn. Let's go through the steps here. Convert spins and stuff to just disrupted. So these guys are disrupted. Disrupted. That's what I like. Again, I like that these things that have like a little bit of a reason for their order, because there's things you can do. Disrupted. Dun, dun, dun. And that's that. Okay. Smoke. Remove HE from previous turn. Got that. Look for HE. I don't think there's one anywhere else. Resolve arty request. So Americans go first because they had the last chit that wasn't pulled. So first thing we check is who's spotting for him. This guy. So 1, 2. So the scatter's less. Naval. Let's check for scatter. Ooh, 9. I think we might have something there. Oh, I think Americans get a -1 for scatter. Oh, 9 still is a scatter, so it's gonna be half effectiveness. It's a bummer, so it's only at a 10 and a 6. Dang it. But they're both armor. So it's a 6, so it's a difference of 3 and 2. So let's do the 3 one first. 3, no, that's a bummer. So 3, 7, it's a disrupted, and then the 2 is the same column. Oh, 2 is an X. So we got a both spent disrupted. Oh, sorry about the movement. That was my dog scratching, shaking the way over across this other side of the room. And, all right, Germans. All right, can he even spot here? Yes, he can, okay. All right, so 2, so let's check for scatter. No scatter. I'm just doing them all here. I don't know if they're resolved as separate attacks or all as, what the heck? My dog scratches, the whole camera shakes. She's a heck of a scratcher there. So artillery, are they resolved together or separately? It would make it different. It makes a difference, because if it's separately, then they're gonna have 2 chances, but otherwise, I mean, it's gonna be, it's 50 to 50, it's 10. Oh, well, wait. Oh, that's 10 to 1. Okay, so it's 10 to 1 against them. Dang, 8. Come on. 3 times, so they're just dead. And tank is, so 28, so a difference of 25, so 21 plus 4. Yeah, they're both, oh, that was a very devastating Nebel Warfare attack. Wow. So this eliminated 2 platoons of an M8 or M6, and I can't read it, and oh, there would be a wreck marker in there. So let's get a wreck marker out. Of 2. Slows the traffic down. All right, that's that. Okay, and remove spent. Put unspotted's on. So an unspotted would be, I think these guys can be seen now, so they're not unspotted. I'm not sure those guys are. I'll have to look at that, what cause. So I can remove all the spents. Spent disrupted. All right, well, that's the turn. You know, you guys don't need to watch me do that, so let's, I'm gonna take it off here. Thanks all for watching. 66 minutes, that's not bad. Let's check all the comments here. Chat at you later. Okay, Jay, we'll see you later, man. OG, thanks for watching. Devin. So, original Grognard channel, watch him. Chits and Soldiers and Strategy. Hexes, Soldiers and Strategy. Well, there's a Chinese. Okay, whoops. Oh, Chinese, okay. Nerd Shack. Just checking out the comments here. Looks like they're kind of talking amongst themselves. Okay, well, that's the turn. Kind of, they didn't really make much, Germans didn't make much progress, did they? I mean, look at them. Look at where they are. A little further here. Guess they got some guys up here. Why is this taking so long? Anyway, all right. Oh, these guys. Okay, so I'm going to take all the spins off and check any unspotted. That's that. Thanks all for watching. We'll chat at you later. See ya.